Right, and it's the Workout Wednesday here again with uh, in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm here with my brand new PacerMini Pro treadmill, and man, is this guy awesome! So I'm super excited. I'm going to take you through a workout today, and maybe you don't have the Pacer Pro yet. It's launching, I believe, on June 22nd. Last I heard, but I know that the Pacer Mini is available now on the Life Pro website. I'll give you the link before this live is over. But so those of you that might have caught it and caught that great deal, hopefully it's on your way. But I thought today would be a good day to show you a workout on the treadmill. That way, when you get yours, you know you can start playing around with it. So welcome, everybody. Let me know where you're joining in from. Maybe you got your Pacer ready. You got it when Amber launched it last Friday. I don't know how quick delivery is, but hopefully it's on the way. So welcome. This guy is amazing. The PacerMini Pro is the one I'm going to be demoing. I have the other one, which is really meant for under the desk, or I haven't used it yet. I was going to roll it into the kitchen and put it on by my counter. I thought that would be really great to just have it in the kitchen, and that way you could just use the counter to hold on. But today is all about the Mini Pro, because many of us do not go into the office or have a tall desk, and you might want to have something that's portable at home that you can roll under the bed. I'm just going to give you a couple little specs about this first, and then we're going to dive right into the workout. So right now, just so you know that this unit can hold up to 220 pounds of weight. That's the good news. It's size-wise, there's a 7-degree incline, okay? And it's 7 inches high, and the length of it is 32.7, and the width is 25. Now, I'm 5'6½", so for me, this belt length is pretty good. If you're taller, my guess is you're going to have to take smaller steps. And if you're shorter than me, piece of cake. But I've been playing around with this. I've been working on it. And it goes from a 0.5 miles per hour to 3.0, which at first I thought, well, that's not too fast. Well, let me tell you, when I put it to 3.0, it felt very quick. I mean, I was demoing it first to my clients and before I got them on it. And that 3.0, I was doing a little huff and puffing. So this is super effective. It's not meant to be, you're not running on this, you're going to walk. But it's awesome. I do like having the handle here, although I can walk with it without the handles, and I want you to explore that if you're up for it. You might not be steady enough, depending on where you are in your fitness journey, but the beauty of all the Life Pro products is that whether you are a newbie or a seasoned professional like me, you know, you can use the products. There is a safety guard feature that I'm going to show you this, that it's a little magnetic piece, and I did untie it, but it's meant to clip on. So it's a safe, I don't know what the name is, but it's a pull where if you, for some reason, kind of fall off or step off and are connected, the treadmill will shut off. It won't shut off quickly, but it will shut off. And the remote has a little case in it. Now, you want to keep this handy because, as Amber mentioned the other day, if you don't have this, it is not going to work. This is the power device. On the unit itself, right in the corner here, which you won't see, I can read my speed, how long I've been on the device, and how many steps I've taken. So that's kind of cool there, so that you have some idea. And you can always use your watch, if you have a smartwatch, to keep track of steps as well. Once you shut the unit off, everything deletes, so it doesn't hold that information. So I'm going to kind of just jump into the workout, and I'm going to see, I'm staying really close. I'm using my computer. Normally I have my webcam and TV up and running, but I'm having some technical difficulties, so I'm just using my computer now, so I can't really see the questions that much. But if you have questions along the way, please ask them, and I will answer you guys once the live is over. This will be recorded. It will be on YouTube, along with hundreds of other videos that we have put together between Debbie, Amber, and I I've got tons of workout videos and all the equipment. So do the other girls, as well as really good health and wellness information. So without further ado, let's jump in on this, okay? The device itself, by the way, weighs 40 pounds. So it's pretty portable. It's easy to roll. I'm not going to do any of that stuff today. Catch Amber's recording of the live. I'm also going to use the Power Flow Plus weights. I won't use it in the beginning, but I will use them. If you are not comfortable using weight, you can just pump your arms. And again, I'm going to kind of take this up a little bit to a little intensity in terms of stability and balance. But if you are not ready for that, do what you can. My motto, one of my many mottos, is you're really only a beginner once, okay? So the more you practice, you become from a beginner to intermediate to a professional. You become proficient on this device, but you've got to practice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start my, I have an interval clock because we're going to do intervals. Now, here's my recommendation. It's going to really depend on you as well, but I like to straddle the device. So instead of stepping on the belt, I like to straddle the device, okay? I don't have super big feet. I'm a size 7, but this is strong enough, 220 pounds it can handle. But I want to straddle. Then I'm going to hit the power button, the lights shine on, and then I hit the start. And it gives a countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then it starts at that 0.5 speed, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start, and I'm just going to do a little walk here. And before we even work out, we warm up. So fingertips are light. I don't want you to hold on for dear life, okay? I want to just press down, and that'll lift you up, okay? And we're going to start with heel toe. Now, this is at 0.5. It's slow, but this is going to give you time to roll through your feet, heel to tippy toe, okay? You're going to roll through the foot. I want you to get your ankles and your toes, get used to really being present with each step because every step matters. And as we know through all the research, 10,000 steps is really our goal of functional health and fitness. 15,000 steps a day is where you're going to start seeing more improvements in your, maybe in weight and in the weight you are in, maybe dropping some pounds and more cardiovascular benefits. But, you know, start where you're at. So I'm just heel toeing it, okay? Then I'm going to actually literally go on my tippy toes. I'm going to tiptoe it. So I'm getting my calves to kick in just on the ball of my foot. My butt muscles actually are contracting more when I lift my heels and I'm on my toes. And I'm just going to hang out here for about 15 seconds or so. Super important. We've got some great products in the Life Pro family, the Incline X and the Squat Wedge Pro that help us with our ankle flexibility, okay? But I want to make sure your toes are just as happy. So let's go back to heel toe. Now again, I'm still on 0.5 and we're going to be here for just a little bit. I want you to start lifting one knee up and the other knee up. One knee up, you might touch the handles, but just, you don't have to. But think about using your abdominals. These lower abs are picking up the knee. And you're breathing nice and tall. Again, you're pushing down, not holding on for dear life, pushing down to keep the collarbones lifted, ears over the shoulders. And you want to feel that kind of big high march in place. As I said, I feel like this, just doing this helps with increasing the strength in your lower abdominals. And you get more glute action as you press down and you're almost pushing the belt back. And as a reminder, you want to oil your belt weekly. It comes with oil, but you definitely want to oil it to keep the longevity of the product. Now, we're going to do something a little different. I'm still on this 0.5. I'm going to kick my heel to my butt. Kick and kick. Knees are pointing down. And breathe. I just had to look down and I felt like my shoelace was not tied. Okay, and you don't have to look down unless you want to just check out where you are in your cadence, in your steps. Got 182 steps so far on this We've been on for 3 minutes. Okay, I'm just warming things up. Kicking heel to the butt. Abs are pulled in, chest is lifted, shoulders are down. Let's just kick that booty for about another 10 seconds or so, getting the hamstrings to warm up and stretching the front of my thighs. And there we go. So now we've warmed up our legs a bit. We're going to start increasing the speed. And you'll just hit down. Actually, you can keep your remote in the cradle and just press down on it. Find a speed that's comfortable for you. It's not intense yet. This is a 1.0 speed. This feels pretty easy for me. I'm not taking long strides. Remember, depending on how tall you are and how big your feet are, it will matter on how big your strides are. I want to think one heel in front of the other opposite toes, okay? 1.0, I'm going to take it up a little bit higher. Finding 1.5. Okay, so this is middle of the road here. It may be comfortable for you. It might be a little too fast, but I want you to test the water. I want you to play around with speed and hang out here for about 10 or 15 seconds or so. I can feel definitely more glutes working on here. And again, small steps. Actually, I don't know if Amber mentioned this or not, but the smaller the steps, it's actually better for your hips and pelvis. When we start taking long strides, for some of us, it actually could cause some discomfort in your lower back if you're not used to doing treadmill walking. So I like smaller steps, more steps, more big muscles working on that, and more core stability. Okay, guys, we're going to take it up again. I'm going to go to 2.0. Now, this is starting to get pretty quick for me. Good, I know I can do 3.0, but we're just testing the water here, holding on. I haven't let go yet, as you saw, it's just to hold on, but I want you to feel really safe and comfortable with this. Take some nice big breaths in and out. I actually should have started my watch to see, I'll do it now, to see how my heart rate's going on this. Because I can feel my heart rate coming up already. So if this is feeling comfortable, let's take it up again. I'm going to take up another 2.5. You may only want to take it up just a little bit, but 2.5 is quite quick for me. Smaller steps. Yeah, I can feel my heart rate coming up. I'm at about 110 beats, which is definitely below my 55, 60% heart rate. Low aerobic. And then last but not least, I want you to take it to your max. Now, your max may not be 3.0. It's okay. But you're going to get to an uncomfortable pace for you. And that would be, for me, 3.0. Quick steps. I almost feel, to be honest with you, I do a lot of treadmill walking. That's one of my, I never used to think it would be good cardio, but ever since I had a hip injury, treadmill training is quite effective. This feels like a 4.0 for me, and my heart rate is kicking in. Little steps, quick steps. You've got 10 more seconds here. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and start taking it down. I'm just pressing on my minus button, and I'm heading down. And I'm going to bring it back to a 1.0. So 1.0 is where it's at. So in 1.0, you're going to hang out here with me for a bit. Okay? Just let the heart rate come down. I went up to 120 beats. That's pretty good in that short interval of time. We're going to do 3 more intervals. 30 seconds intensity, 30 seconds back down here. Okay, so while you're in a slow pace, let's just start moving the hands. Test the water here. Can you take your hands off? Maybe it's a tap. One hand, then the other. Just feel what it feels like when you say, look, Ma, no hands. You might go, ah, Kind of scary right now. That's okay. One tap, one, then the other. Okay, just light taps that you know you're holding on with one. Okay, getting ready. We're going to go into our 1 minute interval, 30-30. And here we go. Take it up to what you feel is quite intense. I'm going to go to about 2.5 for 30 seconds. Okay, nice and quick. Just pump one arm. 30 seconds. Switch arms. Just sliding that arm back and forth. Okay, both hands on. Find your remote. Bring it down. Nice and slow, 1.0. Okay, just relax. Take one arm up, other arm up, one arm up. Almost like you're just doing a little shoulder press without weights. Nice and easy. I'm always holding on to one, because eventually we're going to do this with some weight in our hands. Okay, that was our first interval. Get ready, we're going to come back to it again. All right, let's find your remote. Start adding your speed. Again, I'm going to 2.5. I kind of like that. And here we go, 2.5, 30 seconds. You can punch one up, then the other. One. And if you're not happy with that, just hang on, okay? Press down. Or you can do that little arm glide. Heel toe, I want you to always feel the whole surface of your foot. Stay with me for 10 more seconds. You got 5. All right, let's bring it down. I'm not even looking down. I can just feel by hitting my minus sign, I can feel it slow down to a very comfortable pace for me. 1.0 it is, okay. Relax. One arm up, other arm up. Roll one shoulder back, the other shoulder back. Big breaths, both shoulders roll. Okay, we're gonna do one more interval. So I like these little intense speeds, little bursts of power, of speed, and then bring it down to your safe zone, okay? Make sure you're hydrated before you start your exercise. Okay, are you guys ready? Third set, let's do it. Start increasing. Again, I'm gonna hit that 2.5 mark. I'm just hitting the plus sign every time to take it up. Here's my 2.5, 30 seconds. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Getting your calf muscles, your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, they're all working. Big breath in, long breath out. Finger pads are pressing down. Think of it as a keyboard instead of gripping on it. 10 seconds to go. It's going to be quick here. Now, when we come off, I'm just going to have you going first to the 1.0 speed, then down to 0.5. We're going to keep the device running, operating, I should say. We're going to step off, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so come on down, nice and slow. Take it to 1.0. Some of you might be more comfortable with 0.5. Okay, so 0.5. I'm going to straddle, okay, and then I'm going to step off. I'm going to grab on to one weight, 5 pounds, and let me just I got to hit the pause here for a second. Okay, there we go. I have my interval buttons were kind of messed up here. Okay, I've got one weight in my hand. I'm going to go on to the device, onto my treadmill. And I'm walking 0.5. I'm holding on. I'm going to do a hammer curl. Pressing down, bringing the weight up, pushing down. So now my bicep is going to work and my tricep, just in this simple hammer curl. We're gonna do this for 30 seconds. Okay, if you're comfortable with letting go, put your other hand on your hip. You can put your hand behind your head. And this is slow. Take your time with it. Okay, now we're gonna switch hands. So you can hold on and get used to the weight. Bicep, tricep, push down. So when I do this, guys, I want to show you, I'm literally pushing straight down and then coming up. I'm not swinging my arm on this. Okay? Straddling to get on, and bicep and tricep. Again, if you're comfortable with it, hand off. I've been experimenting a lot lately at the gym, and I have found that when I'm walking on my treadmill with weights, I burn more calories throughout the day. It's crazy, but it's really true. Plain treadmill walking, not so much, but boy, makes a difference. Okay, here we go. You're gonna straddle, step off, set your weight in the cradle, and let's go. We're gonna go 30 seconds. Your uncomfortable speed, just 30 seconds. Okay, are you there where you want to be? Let's hit it. Nice and tall. You can hold on, heel toe, heel toe. Say it to yourself until it becomes natural. I'm going to literally pick up your feet. As we age, boy, do we like to shuffle. We like to look down. You don't need to look down. Feel your heel, feel your toes. Hear your breath, feel your breath. Heart rate's at 124. Interesting, isn't that? A little bit of weight, a little bit of speed. Let's take it on down, guys. I'm not looking down, I'm just hitting my button. I can feel it go slow. Yep, there I go. 0.5. Now, if you find that 0.5 is a little too slow for you, go ahead and increase it to something that feels right. Straddle, come on. Now, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go into a press. Now, when I do my presses, by the way, it's just like this. I'm not coming all the way up. I want to just hit that front of that deltoid up and down, okay? So that's where you're at. Okay, so let's go ahead, 30 seconds here. Now, know this. If you're comfortable, you can do one arm up, one arm down. Okay, one arm doesn't have the weight in it, so you're going to feel a lot more off-centered, a little bit more oblique action. But again, it's got to be comfortable for you, pushing and pulling. Slow steps. Great, okay, switch hands for me. You can hold on, up and down. I'm not going for speed in anything here. I'm going for precision. Up, pull down. Shoulders stay down. If you like this, you can add on your alternating. If this is not comfortable for you, just keep your hands down. It's about safety first. Okay, let's go about 10 more seconds. Breathing in, breathing out. Excellent. Okay, straddle. Take that weight down. We've got one little burst in here. Okay, you know the deal by now. You're going to increase your speed to what feels good for you. So I did a hammer curl that gave me biceps and triceps, two muscle groups working. Again, if you're comfortable, you can take your hands off, but you don't have to. Keep them on. Get used to just from the bottom down with speed. Or you can pump one arm. Just a quick little burst. Waking everything up from the belly button down. Okay, let's start slowing it down again, guys. I'm at 0.5 is where I want to be. I'm going to straddle to come off. And I'm grabbing my weight again. I'm just using 5 pounds today. Okay, let's straddle. We've been on 18 minutes. Okay, the next exercise, I'm combining the two. It's going to look like this. bicep, shoulder press down, and tricep. Hit it. Bicep, shoulder press. Okay? So straddle. Now, if you feel like you want to go a little quicker here, add another increment or two. I'm going 30 seconds on this arm. Up, down, press. Push up, press down. Push up, press down. 1,435 steps so far. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Will they match your watch? Depends. On your stride, on your arm movement. Okay, guys, we're going to switch it out, okay? Quick switch, hold on. You're going to bring it down and up. My speed is 0.9 right now. I probably could do a 1.0. I feel confident with that, but I'd rather you start at a place that you feel secure. It's all about feeling good when you're doing this. So it's a bicep, hammer curl, shoulder press, and down. I've got 3 different things going on here, besides walking and talking and breathing. Feel a little coordination. Just a few more reps. Great. Okay, straddle, take it down. Okay, one more round, okay, one more quickie. So let's go to a little, push the edge of your envelope here. I'm gonna do that 3.0, which again, I told you is more intense than I actually believed it to be. So you go to your uncomfortable place, you've got 30 seconds here. Heel toe, little steps, quick steps. Feel it, breathe it. You know, you're only a beginner once. So if it means today, when you're doing this video with me, you're not using weights, that's okay. Your speed's not fast, that's okay. Practice. Practice makes stronger. It doesn't make perfect, it makes stronger, it makes better. Great, guys, let's go ahead and kick it down. So, I'm at 1.0 here. I'm just gonna swing my arms out and back. Find a speed that works for you. You could literally have weights on this. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that it's an option the more comfortable you get. But for right now, bring your arms out. 1.0 for me, I've gotten more comfortable, more familiar with how this bad boy works. Nice. We're 21 and a half minutes here. And my goal for you today and every day is 20 minutes of consistent walking, adding weights with it. Now, that might seem like a lot for some of us. For others, it might not seem like much, but 20 minutes is a really good place to start. It will help you with your insulin levels. It'll help you to stay in that. Right now, I'm at 130. Okay, this is my low range fat burning zone, 125, 130. I'm actually sweating a little bit, okay? Low heart rate training is where you will burn fat more effectively. It's not about running and kicking yourself, kicking your butt, okay? It's about quality movement, being consistent in your movement, having the best posture you have. And so having said that, we're going to slow it down to a stop. And I'm going to go ahead and straddle my machine and stop. Off. So I've lost all my information here, and I'm going to come off the machine. We're going to just do a quick little stretch, okay? So hold on to your device, put one heel on the rail, and shift back. Get that hamstring to stretch. Okay, you don't have to touch your toes. I'm supporting the torso weight and pulling the toes up. And that feels like a really great stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. Pull your abs back into this. And then I'm going to go ahead and step that same leg back, heels down, and pressing my hips forward, okay? Getting the hamstring, getting the hip flexor, even taking that hand, I don't have to hold on anymore. I'm gonna reach the hand up and get a big stretch here. Lengthening the whole right side of the body. Good. And then we're gonna take this leg and we're gonna take it behind. I'm bending my knees, okay? So the leg that I'm stretching, I'm bending. I'm gonna shift my hips. I'm gonna hold on for a minute there, and I'm pushing my hips out, and then I'm gonna straighten. So I'm getting a little bit of my IT band just by bending and straightening the legs. And then finally, I'm gonna take that leg and I'm gonna cross over to figure four. Hold on, again, not for dear life, just for support, and sit back. And you're pushing your butt back, and you're gonna feel a stretch in that. For me, it's the right butt cheek. Now, the only stretch I haven't done yet is my quad stretch, and I'll do that next. And back. Now, for some of us, grabbing on our ankle isn't that easy. So go ahead and put the top of your shoelaces on the rail and just pull your hip forward. That might feel like a great little stretch for you. Others, you can still hold on, and this is how I like to get my quad stretch. I lift my knee up and I grab onto the ankle or the shoelaces, and then I work to roll my shoulder back and push back. And breathe. So that's just my one leg. I'm gonna do the other leg now. Okay, so shift. And we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my heel on the rail and sit back. Okay, get a nice long stretch. Keep your chest lifted. You don't have to touch your toes on this. You've got a long spine. You're pulling that thigh bone in the socket. You're gonna feel a great stretch behind your knee, into the belly of the muscle, all the way to the butt cheek. And give it a few breaths. And then I'm just gonna come onto the side to show you the calf stretch. So I'm gonna take that same leg back. Big, scissoring my legs. I'm bending that front knee, keeping the back heel down. So I'm getting a nice big calf stretch. You can roll up on your toes if you want. And if you have the incline X, maybe you just use that instead. And then reach the hand up, get a big stretch from all the way down, armpit, side of the body, to the back of your heel. Breathing in, breathing out. So from there, I'm gonna go ahead and bend both knees. I don't know if you guys can see me. Let me put my camera down just a little bit. There we go. So when I do my IT band stretch, I bend and I take the leg behind me, okay? So my knees are bent. That way my hips can shift out, okay? Once I got that hip shift, I straighten and bend. And you can feel that pull down the side from the hip all the way down to the knee. And when you walk on the treadmill, your IT bands will tend to get a little tighter. So please make sure you stretch them out. We don't talk about them nearly enough until we have knee problems. And then all of a sudden we hear, oh, your IT bands are tight. So this is a simple way to stretch it out. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead into that figure four. I'm holding on, I'm gonna sit back, cross ankle over, and shift back. I'm not bowing down, okay? I just wanna think about butt back, and you're just releasing that. This handle or this rail is adjustable. This is at the highest increment. You might want it smaller. Or lower, I mean. You can play around with it, customize it just perfect for you. And then you're gonna go into that quad stretch. Now you can just drag your foot. Your shoelaces are down, you're just dragging your foot and you're gonna get the length in the quad. Great way to start, okay? Don't discount this posture, but eventually you're gonna bring your knee up, grab onto the shin, the ankle, the shoelaces, your sock, whatever, and pull back, roll back. If at all possible, hold inside at the big toe side of the foot and stand nice and tall. Keep the knees pulled together. And then you're gonna release. So guys, last thing I'd like you to do is just slide your hands down, tuck your chin, roll down, shake your head. Any tension in your arms, shake it out. We're gonna roll all the way up. You're gonna reach up, you'll interlace your fingers, push forward, tuck your chin. Your hands come up behind your head. This is one of my favorites. You bend your knees and you open up. You're gonna cross over, give yourself a big hug. Bring one elbow up, the other elbow down. Open up wide, cross over again. Elbow up and down, squeeze them. You know, shoulders open up. Stretch out, push your palms out, palms down, palms up. And then roll the shoulders. So that's your workout. Well, we had about 25 minutes or so of workout. I'm gonna see if I have comments here. Welcome, California. Yeah, you are welcome. Life Pro trainer, Life Pro products, they are amazing, aren't they? I hope you guys check it out. They're going to launch this product. I get it, like I believe, I think it's the 22nd. Check in on the VIP group. If you're not familiar with Life Pro, we have this amazing VIP page on Facebook where we help each other out. People ask for exercises or tips or situations. It's a great family. The YouTube station, Life Pro, subscribe. We download all our videos there. You've got them there. If you need something specifically, message me, okay? I keep track of every video, every live I do, so I've got all the different equipment that I play with, and I help you guys to live fit and age well. That's my motto today, and it's going to be that way for as long as I can. I hope this training was helpful for you. Yeah. I try to make them about a half hour or so. So if you've got any questions, again, hit me up later on. But I pray that you have a wonderful, safe, and healthy day. Make sure you hydrate. I'm looking around for my water bottle. I have no idea where it's at, but I need to hydrate. So thank you for joining me. Check me out on Sunday. I'm going to bring my husband in on live Facebook with the, I don't know if we'll use the Rumlex Pro, or we might use the Waver Mini, but we're going to teach dads how to stretch. Now, you know, people go, well, I'm not flexible. Well, you got to start stretching somehow, somewhere, some way. And my guy, although he's very athletic, not so flexible. So he will be my model as I talk about effective exercises for men to do with the help of the vibration platform, especially hamstrings. They're tight on guys, especially traps and shoulders. So I'll be filling you guys with a lot of good information that you can practice every day. So again, Roseann White here from Scottsdale, Arizona with my Life Pro PacerMini Pro portable treadmill. This thing rocks. $3.99 for the desk version. I'm not sure what this is going to sell for with the handles, but it's going to be affordable. Lifetime warranty. You can't beat it. Customer service is the best. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys have an excellent rest of your day, evening, night, and week. Bye for now.